Alright, we are here for match one. We've got two colors. We've got preordain. We have currency converter. So we will keep. I guess we do have our little high tide candelabra combo. So what, on turn 2 or like 3 we could go like play high tide, untap it with the swamp, if we untapped it with the swamp, that would make 2. I don't know. So the preordain there, I figured I didn't want to pitch the Cabal Ritual to the Grief because that's kind of how we're casting Doomsday right now. And Mana Leak seems good against, like, their pretty quick start. So if they Demonic Tutor, hopefully this isn't Time Lock, but okay. So I guess I'm kind of anticipating, like, well, I don't know what I'm thinking. We will really just have to see. So drawing the Oracle, not a huge deal. Like if it gets Thoughtseize, like you can Doomsday, like you can put things in your Doomsday pile from your graveyard, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll get use out of it. Kind of time walks them. I mean, not really, but kind of. We'll play our converter. I think we do want to be getting islands. Like we've got this high tide candelabra thing going right now. And like high tide, I'm assuming that when we storm off, like our main, if we do storm off, like our main constraint will be mana. They have a lot, speaking of mana. So we're playing against 1, 2, 3, 4 color stuff. Okay. So I mean, I will loot. Who is milling? Am I milling? I've definitely paid 2, and okay. Lion's Eye Diamond. I just don't think that Lion's Eye Diamond does anything for us. Like we need cards that get us more cards. Like we need like a Brainstorm or a Time Twister. Like okay, Brain Freeze. So they're at 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 15. Alternatively, we could. Okay. So, I mean, if we draw Yawgmoth's Well, there's probably a... Oh, I'm supposed to play the Candelabra. Whoops. Maybe I'm holding it for Storm. Yeah, I'm holding it for Storm. But if we draw Yawgmoth's Well, then we can kind of like we can use Brain Freeze to put a bunch of stuff in our graveyard and then just cast it all with Yawgmoth's Will and then go off from there. Playing the candelabra is probably worth it. Okay, 5 color. So, and 5 color that's not doing anything right now. Okay, brainstorm. Probably brainstorm. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this seems very good. I mean, can we win right now? Like, we fetched for an island, played high tide. So if we play high tide and then fetched for an island and tapped it, we would have 2. Play the candelabra off the swamp. Untap 2 lands, untap 2 islands. So no. Because we would be constrained on black mana. But I'm pretty sure we just win next turn, and I don't even think we have to brain freeze ourselves. Like, because they're at 11, right? So we only have to get, like, we just don't have to get that much storm. Alright, so if this doesn't win them the game, okay, so what do we know that Thassa's Oracle is on top. And we are fine with them having that. Yep, and then they get Manamorph, so that's pretty lucky for us. I think it's lucky that they only hit Manamorphose. Maybe I'm counting my chickens before they're hatching. And I put Time Spiral on top, which I probably don't want to draw. Like, maybe I just want to draw, like, Dark Ritual or something. Alright, that's great. This is awesome. Yeah, I don't think maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I want to draw Time Spiral. Like, I think I want what's in my graveyard and... Okay. Well, that works nicely. So we go High Tide, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, and then we tap, we untap 1, 2, 3, done, pay 1, 2, 3. Probably should have just like paid all blue. I'm assuming they're doing this so they can just F6. Alright, and then no, we don't want to do that. We want to Yawgmoth's Will, paying blue. We want to cast High Tide. We want to cast Lion's Eye Diamond. We want to cast... I mean, we've already... kind of done the thing. Probably should have cast... Yeah, so we should have left stuff in the graveyard for Threshold on that. We'll cast Preordain, go bottom, bottom, and then maybe we make them think that we only now drew this. Probably should have brain freeze them to see their deck, but alright, I will run to the bathroom real quick and come back. Alright, thank you for being patient, if you were patient. So we're playing against 5-color Doom stuff. So I don't think we need hard evidence. I think it does cantrip, but so does like half our deck. And the other half draws 7. Or wins us the game. Saheeli is interesting, like making a bunch of one, like just having something to do that like kind of threatens the board in the middle of the game while we're casting these cantrips to like find our stuff. Does seem good. I mean, again, I'm almost interested in this. Like, is that kind of for the same reason as Saheeli? Like, it gives us something to do, like something else that they have to focus on. And if we draw it, like we just kind of win. So we saw Witherbloom command. I like Damnation because it's like actually our only removal spell, really. Like it can kill Natali or just stuff like that, and like we don't play. Like, we only really play like one creature, and then maybe Saheeli counts as one now. I'm not sure what we would take out, like lands-wise, for Thespian stage, and for that reason, I won't worry about it right now. So what's like our best draw? I mean, this definitely seems good. We have the converter again to bait out like their, if they do have artifact removal. I'm assuming that this is like just gonna fetch some Triome. Do we Taxian Probe, and does that change anything that we would do? Lion's Eye Diamond. I think it's just the tendrils. Kind of interesting, like if we do Doomsday. Alright, yeah, so like do we probe? Why would we probe? Okay, we would probe to delve, to see their hand. I guess the reason I'm like, it's like why, like if we see their hand, like what are we doing differently? I think I will probe. I might maybe supposed to hold it for Storm, but I don't think so. I mean, if they counter a probe, that seems good, right? They do not counter probe. Endurance. Endurance is interesting. Atraxa Grist. Okay. And a bunch of swamps, one of which they played. Discarded Atraxa. Okay. Wow. And we draw that. We'll play this Delta. Try and get closer to this dig through time. This will probably, like, this could be a problem also. They're also going to grist. Wait. Yeah, forest. So. Okay, and then there's a forest. So did they. I'm not sure if this swamp was, like if. I don't remember. Okay, they did have it. And grist, I'm assuming, yep. Okay. Channel, I mean, their deck looks cool. Swamp, I guess. I've misclicked on this a lot. Wow, okay. I think I'm gonna say no. No, we say yes. I was gonna say, like, I was thinking, like, we keep it for Delve, but, like, oh, wow. Well, that's gross. So they kill this, I'm assuming, with Grist, but, like, I mean, it makes them do something. Like, it makes them -2, it makes them kill their creature. Oh, Manamorphose into Mana Drain. If they go Manamorphose into Mana Drain, no, just into, like, kill spell. But they have a counter spell? Is that what they're trying to show me, like, to represent? And then did they say no to the Sylvan Library trigger? Is that how that works? I'm assuming that's what happened. Oh, and then I need to yield in the end step so I can make my treasure. Demonic Tutor. Yeah, they have a cool deck. Demonic Tutor, Channel, Atraxa. Just like a bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff. 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. Oh man, that hurts. I guess we do get the smallest little bit of value with currency converter. And then if they don't, oh wow, okay. Alright, so we have to win kind of right now. And actually they do have the Emrakul for our Brain Freeze. So let's see, they'll keep Vamp as their instant. Probably not Emrakul. Probably Italian. Probably like Itali Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And like Mox. Alright, so they choose Mox Diamond, Emrakul, Mountain, and Vampire Tutor. Okay. There's the diamond, discarding the mountain. Oh, and then do they go like Vamp for show and tell? That would be sick. So we probably have to draw like Time Twister. Like we probably yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love a Treasure, Time Spiral maybe. Maybe we need Time Spiral. And we have draws. And I will put the island back for the treasure. I don't think there's like a Doomsday line. Okay. So there's the Doomsday. I mean, maybe there is, right? Like we can do some candelabra stuff. Like we have a tendrils, so we can go 1, 2, 3. How much? What do we have to get to? We have to get to 5. I don't think we have a line, but like, but maybe. Oh my goodness, I'm not good enough for this. Okay. Okay. So we have a tendrils. So I mean, like, what are we doing? We have a candelabra that we can play. We can pay 2 and draw with currency converter and discard, which could get us into a probe, which can get us, like, which could draw us into what? I mean, at that point we have no mana, right? Are we dying next turn is another question. Like, do we just assume that we're not dying? No, we're 100% dying. When Doomsday resolves, we just die. So maybe we go for like... So we'll go to 6. I don't think I can play Candelabra and also like Shelldock. Is there a way that we can get to Damnation? Oh, Candelabra is kind of a cool like combo with Shelldock, and like if we put Shelldock in our pile and then yeah. Okay. Damnation. Alright, I'm just gonna assume that Probe is a good card. If I can cast Brain Freeze, I can get to... I can get the rest of the cards. Mind's Eye, Vamp Tutor. So we go 1, 2, tap, draw, the Taxian Probe. I haven't played a land, actually. I have not played a land, so we can Taxian Probe. Into... And then I'll have 1 mana. And with that 1 mana, I'll draw a card. But I need something that like can both draw me a card. Okay. So probably super annoying for our opponent. Maybe there's a line there. I couldn't find it. Like, we have 2 mana. Well, we have 3, I guess. but we have to like kick off the pile by using currency converter. Okay. So we can go shores into preordain, pitch something to grief, but like we have to hit a land, and we would be getting rid of. But like the Sahili is just so good. I don't think we can keep it. This is a very similar hand. That I will keep basically on the back of currency converter. And this is the first game that we played got first, so of course they've got their, if this is like Kim de Turak, that would be nasty. I mean, again, they're 5-color decks, like, wow. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty dirty. This is just like a grist. Oh, okay. I mean, that hurts, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, what are we looking for here? Like, because we could just put Doomsday on top and go. So it would be on turn 4. We could put Time Twister on top. Yeah, I mean, I think what I like about putting Doomsday on, like, I don't want to, like, they're also on 3 cards, you know, and so, like, by putting Doomsday on top, yeah, them doing nothing is great. But, I mean, if they play a threat on this turn, ooh. Okay, so we'll go down to 12. We play Doomsday, we'll go to 6. Oh, man, so, I mean, we could lose. Basically, if they play anything that can attack. Wow. Alright. So here we go once again. Alright. What's in our pile? Das Oracle. Taxian Probe. So what do we want? We put Taxian Probe on top. Then we're at 4 cards. And then we put like we have to win on that turn. So Brainstorm would what? I don't think Brainstorm does it. So we go Gitaxian Probe, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So like we could Currency Converter to get us to the next card. Then we draw like Preordain. And then just pray that they don't have a spell to counter the Thassa's Oracle. So like this costs 3. have enough blue mana. Yikes. Yeah, because to play like Ponder or something like that. Okay, so we go Taxiing Probe. We're at 4 cards in the library. We use all of our black mana to play Currency Converter. We're at 3 cards in library, and it draws us into something. Okay, maybe if I can't win on one turn, maybe I just have to, like, maybe I need to go Damnation, Currency Converter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Done. Alright. So okay, so on the bottom, so we want to go like we want to go G probe into Damnation into well 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. No, so we actually want to go like preordained into Taxium Probe. Taxium Probe into Damnation into Oracle into the Converter. So maybe we should, okay. So Converter, Oracle, Damnation, Taxium Probe, Preordained. And then we just hope and pray we don't die. We don't die. Oh man, and then we're just dead. Are we just dead? We're just dead. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. What could we have done? I don't think we had anything else to do. See you in match 2.